Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, Valana. Um, anyways, just recording just here, finally uploading my mermaid video. I wanted to finish this last night to upload earlier today, but, that didn't happen, so mermaid, it's basically like Inktober, but instead of using ink, you just draw mermaids for the whole month of May, which I'm hoping to do a video on every day. I don't know about Wednesdays yet, and I don't, I'm just hoping to be able to do it, so why not make it a YouTube series? So as you can see, this is my first voiceover for a speed paint, and so that's cool. So the theme that I went with is I was given a prompt. I don't remember who by, but apparently it's on the official prompt list for mermaid. It is snooty, so I was like, well, okay, this mermaid would probably have a bunch of pearls and just wear these fancy gloves. I don't know how they would last underwater, but and just have this snooty upper nose and little lip, like, oh, I'm more rich than you. And then I wanted to give her like this net thing just to go over her eyes, which I actually really like how it turns out, as you'll see later on in the video. Just laying down the sketching here, and I like to I do a figure sketch, and then I do go in for more details usually, and I usually use colors for my sketching, like I usually for different characters. It just helps me keep track. Right now I'm starting the line work, and so mermaid is, as I explain, basically you just draw mermaids for the whole month of May, which I think is awesome. I love mermaids, so that's mostly what my channel's going to be holding for a while. I'll try to make sure there's some other videos in between, but I don't know how, I don't know why, but it finally worked, and I am so happy about my recording system working. I hope the audio is turning out okay. I can't hear it as I say it, so but I also wanted to say in the last video, thank you for all the wonderful comments, and I hope to do more with face cam and stuff too, but I don't really care that much about my appearance, so who knows. But I'm thinking a lot of these videos probably would be done like in this format. Sorry, it's just not much of a talker sometimes, but yeah, I just the one thing that bugged me was the hand the most, because how do you draw hands? I looked at a tutorial for hands. I have. It's just, they're just very annoying to draw. And plus I drew this like last night because I didn't realize the first was gonna be happening tomorrow as I drew this. And it took forever to load so that I could actually do the voiceover. What's your guys' favorite mermaid? Leave that in a comment down below. And are there any characters you'd be wanting to see as mermaids? If so, maybe I'll draw them. I mean, we have a whole month to get through. But, yeah. So I'm probably not going to be going off of a prompt list. And, oh, here I'm working on how I want the hair, because I knew I wanted it to be like a short of bob with exaggerated curls, sort of like a glam, but but I don't know why I didn't search up any hairstyles, but I just had this hairstyle so clear in my mind, and I was like, well, why don't I give her like these shaggy little bangs, just to emphasize that look. I wish the eyebrows would have stayed in, but oh well. I just it happens. But yeah. So I'm using Windows Movie Maker to edit, and I don't know why, but OBS just suddenly started working for me, so that's cool. Wednesdays are usually very busy for me because I'm not going to be at home as much, and I still need to finish schoolwork stuff. But would you guys actually like the rant about my school? Because, oh boy. But, yeah. Right now I'm just figuring out how dark I wanted the net veil, as I call it, on her be. I guess this look was sort of inspired by Barbie and a Mermaid's Tale. If you've seen the movie, it just, now that I look at it, it just reminds me of that. And I really liked how this turned out. But yeah, let's see. Oh, now I'm working on the background. Okay, so I knew I wanted this sort of painted look for the background in the water, and I was like, so I was just deciding, going through different brushes, and I was like, well, no, this won't work. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do gradient as it'll come up. Oh, I was just, yeah, I like to save some of my other colors that I work in Sketch with, just in case if I need them again. So I have multiple tabs open, and then this is just me trying out different things, and I was like, I'm not too happy with those. And yeah, this is unscripted, so oof. Now I knew I wanted it very light up top and dark in the bottom, so I was like, I'm getting to a point where I actually like the blue, because if I don't like the blue, how am I gonna like the rest? I want to like these, like, it to be even lighter up top, and I really actually like how that turned out. It looked really, really nice to me. I don't know about anybody else, but it looked like the sun was shimmering on the water. Just working on the sand here, and I didn't know if I wanted to actually draw in the sand or use a filter, and I decided to go with the filter, and I was like, and so I made sure I had two browns, and and then just trying to get it all correct and right. And it was just difficult. So this is my first time participating in mermay, as I usually can't really keep up with stuff like this, but I was like, well, you want to build your YouTube, and building your YouTube means more videos, and more videos means a schedule. So, well, why not try mermaid? Because I do love mermaids. It's just, who knows where my channel could go. But let me know if you like this format, or if you like face cam more, in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And just going through some stuff, and the seaweed was sort of one of the little hardest parts, and I was like, I know I want seaweed, but I just decided to lay it down, and honestly, I really like this piece. The program I'm using is Fire Alpaca, only because I actually can't afford Photoshop. I can't afford a lot of things, actually. Oh, if you guys would like my commissions are open, so just check out my DeviantArt or Tumblr. And I also have a Redbubble store, which I will make sure to plug down in the video description. And this piece will be uploaded. This piece and all my mermaid ones will be uploaded, and I will do a translucent background for just the mermaid. So if you want the mermaid as a sticker, that will also be at my Redbubble store. I have an Instagram, Valana Joy Joyce, and my Twitter is Valana Joy Joyce. Yeah, and now I'm just working on the pearls and the eyes. I decided to go with this like reddish cream color for the pearls, now that I look at it. And because, well, I didn't want to go straight just white. It just didn't seem natural. And I don't know how to draw pearls, but oh well. And I wanted to go with this. I was almost going to go with this black for the mermaid, but I decided to go with this dark red, just to contrast the bright background, keeping the colors very darkish. This is a long video. Sorry, I'm not very good at narration. Just coloring in the pearls now. Because I know I'll have more talking points when I get to the part. Well, basically I work from a gray background up, because the translucent background sort of hurts my eyes. Oh, and I'm now trying to give the shimmer of a tail, so like a sequins dress it reminds me of, because I always thought, well, maybe a snooty movie star would wear this, giving it the baby heart top, and just going like old classic look, I think. I don't know why, it's just the first thing I went to in my mind. Now I'm doing the tail, because I realized I wanted the tail to be translucent, so I had to make the tail on a separate layer, which I didn't mind. Excuse me, I have to get something to drink. Let's see. I've had this computer and drawing tablet since 2011, so bear with me on certain stuff. I really like how the tail turns out too. I'm glad I went with the translucent look, and I was gonna design it more, but I was like, I'm not too happy with that. So I decided to make it like two-toned, just to give it that flair. And I actually started making thumbnails now, so I really actually like the last videos, which was I attempt roast a YouTuber, and I really like how that one turned out. I was like, well, I really like how the thumbnail for this one turned out, only because I just love that background. I'm really proud of it. And I'm really proud of this drawing. And oh boy, my program does not like to save. It's weird. Anyways, we're getting close to finishing it. And now I'm working on the bubbles. So I don't have like a bubble tool. So I wanted to go with this like cool design. And so I was like, so I went through a few things for bubbles, and so I was like, well, okay, I'll take the pencil tool, and then I'll just, so I redid the bubbles a second time, using a pencil tool to make like a swirl, because the pencil tool is also sort of translucent. And I just really, really like how the bubbles turned out now that I look at them. I wasn't sure if I wanted a dark spear in them, so I did that for the first bubble, but then I just went with this, like, just drawing it twice with, as you see on screen. Sorry, I'm really not good at this stuff. I'm introverted, so I'll get more used to it as I go along with the channel. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about this because I forgot, but oh yeah, I decided not to do those bubbles now that I look at it. I decided to just go with the tool because I wasn't happy with how the bubbles turned out. So I just went with like a bubble, like a sort of the same tool that I used for the tail. Oh, and now I'm doing the overlay and stuff, but I didn't talk about, because I don't think I actually did this yet. I was gonna do room lighting, but I decided against it. But I'm actually doing it now. I decided to give more detail to the veil by giving it like this net look, and I'm glad I did that. I never done that before, and it brought it together just a little bit more for me. I know you can't really see it in the drawing, but I really liked how that turned out. I just went back to trying that room lighting, and I tried. I just was not happy with it. Sorry, I stutter. I have a little bit of a bad stutter. It just, the room lighting just looked like ice to me, and that's not just the look I was going for, so I just tried different things, and I was like, yeah, no, this isn't working. So I decided to go with like sun rays going into the ocean, and sorry about that. That was some other works, and my mouse sometimes click on them, but I'm glad I did this instead of just going in and shading it. So technically it's all in flat colors, which most of my mermaid pieces probably will be. And then I'm just trying to get the right lighting and stuff for it, because I wanted this to look nice. Oh, now I'm finishing up with my signature, so I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye. Bye-bye.